barbecue. And on today's episode, we are going to be making a smoked barbecue cheddar bacon wrapped meatloaf. First, we are going to make our bacon lattice. Alright, so how we start a lattice, we lay a few strips going one way, and then we're going to start to weave them going the other way. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that aren't really sure how to do this. It's quite simple. So as you can see, you just skip one piece at a time, and you slowly get them to start crossing. Okay? So now we're going to lift this side, and this one, and we're going to go with the next piece. Pretty much can just lay it right across, and then put those pieces back. And now we'll lift the opposite ones, and do it again. All right. So this is our bacon lattice. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to place it into our loaf pan. Okay. Now that our lattice is in the loaf pan, we're going to get our beef mixture going. Alright, so now we have our ground beef in the bowl. We're going to start adding our ingredients, okay? I know most people probably measure. I'm Italian. I was raised to do it by your eyes. So we're starting with some garlic powder. Got some onion powder. Some chili powder. Black pepper. Salt. And parsley. That's all of our dry ingredients. Now for some wet ingredients. Worcestershire sauce. Cup of milk. 2 eggs. And now top it off with breadcrumbs. I prefer panko because it's a little bit thicker, it helps absorb the moisture a little bit more, and it's just a good mix. I'm going to get my gloves back on and do this by hand because I like to feel the consistency. Using a KitchenAid or anything like that, you don't always have the ability to know exactly how it feels. Just want to knead it in there real good. So that's how it's supposed to look. See? Got good moisture to it. Nice and pliable. Okay, holds together nicely. And that's going to form a nice loaf. And now we are going to add the cheddar cheese. We have white Vermont and just a regular mild yellow cheddar. I did say that this is barbecue cheddar meatloaf, right? So we're going to add a little bit of barbecue sauce to this too. My off-camera hand is going to add it in for me. And not too much, because we are going to have some on top of the bacon at the end. So just to give it a little bit extra in there. So now we're going to add this into our loaf pan and get it onto the grill. They look perfect. That bacon lattice came out perfect. And I cannot wait for this to cook. So we're going to be cooking these at 250 degrees. And we're going to let them cook for about an hour, hour and 15 minutes. Then I'm going to pop the lid open, sauce it up, let it cook for about another half hour, 45 minutes. The whole process should take roughly about 2 hours. So I'll check back in when I'm ready to sauce them up. Alright guys, so as you can tell from watching not all, but most of my other videos, I am a huge fan of glazes. And what's better than to put on top of some bacon? Of course, a glaze. So I'm going to show you a perfect glaze that we're going to put over this smoked barbecue cheddar bacon wrapped meatloaf. As always, we're going to start with some barbecue sauce. A little bit of apple juice. A little bit of Worcestershire. And a bit of honey. So we're gonna get that rolling, get a little simmer going, get it all mixed up together and nice. Get a nice hard simmer on this. We're gonna drop it to low and let that simmer roll for a little bit. Alright, okay. Just a little bit. Nice thinness to it. Okay. That's why we're gonna let that simmer up for a little while. Let that thicken. And that's gonna be a perfect glaze for that meatloaf. And we got about an hour left until we're going to be throwing that on the meatloaf. So I'll check back in with you in just a little bit. I just threw the glaze on. Let's take a quick look. That looks fantastic. We are in for a real treat on this one. All right, everybody, welcome back. So, as you can see here, our meatloaf is complete. It's nice and glazed. The bacon cooked perfectly on top. We have a nice camera angle right in front of us so we can show you the whole process. All right, so now we're gonna go for this cross cut. It's the most important piece. And the money shot. See that nice smoke that we got on inside. Nice smoky edge. Smells amazing. Perfect tenderness. Nice and cheesy. This is going to be fantastic, people. And as always, I have to go in with a bite. And take an end. Take a look at that. Nice smoke ring around that. Now let's give it a go. There's always truth behind when they say sometimes food is a little piece of heaven. That is fantastic. The glaze is a perfect compliment. I gotta tell you, when I eat meatloaf, normal meatloaf, I smother any ketchup. This needs absolutely nothing. Just straight up eat it the way it is, and you will be so pleased. Oh, well, I'm gonna get it sliced up, and I'm gonna have some dinner. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.